Hi, I'm Jolene Kent for FoxNews.com. April is National Child Abuse Awareness Month, as well as Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And today I'm speaking with Tracy and Charlie Vega. They're the co-founders of Simple Self-Defense for Women about the importance of self-defense training. So we're going to show you the right way of how to get out of a potentially dangerous situation instead of maybe the instinctual, right?
Exactly, right. Exactly. So what you would think is, if somebody were to grab you, your natural tendency would be to pull, right? That's everybody's what they're thinking. And he's going to be pulling with all of his strength, expecting me to go with him, or a child to go with him. So what's going to happen instead, he's holding me with 5 fingers, and what would normally happen is I'm doing this, but instead I'm going to escape using just the 1 finger, which is the thumb. And he can't hold on, okay? So natural momentum would be this, but I'm going to turn very quickly to escape. So, and I'm taking a step at the same time because as somebody who's very petite or a child who's maybe 50 or 60 pounds, if they just did this, they'd likely get out, but we want them to get away. We want them to start that momentum of getting away. And as a child, you need that extra step to get the momentum. So you're lifting and you're turning and you're running away.
Okay, so we're going to try this,
Yep.
and I've never done this before, so we're going to see how this works, and you're going to teach me how to do it.
Yep, I'm going to have Charlie grab your arm, and he's going to grab you really tight.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty significant grip you have there.
Okay, so do what you would naturally do.
Okay.
Right.
I would go this way with my whole
and
body
the stronger person is going to win, and you're obviously not getting anywhere,
No, I'm
right?
getting a little somewhere, but not very far.
Okay, so what we want you to do is we want you to go straight up and take a step back with this leg at the same time.
Okay, so take a step back with my left leg,
Yep,
right?
go really high, straight up.
Like that.
Yep. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
And look at the red marks on your arm, and you got away. They're pretty red.
Yeah, no, it's pretty red. You feel like your circulation, you're losing that a bit too.
Now, try it slowly, just so people can see.
You're pointing with your thumb. That's the key.
And go
here.
straight up.
Okay,
straight
go
up.
straight
See
up,
how
and you rotate your body.
Yep.
Look at that.
And you step
and
to
then
turn.
you go, and then you go.
But you would be doing it obviously very quickly if it was,
Sure. So we enter the situation. You're not sure what to do.
Yep.
Don't go back, but go up.
Right.
With
Straight
the thumb,
and very quickly
like
and turn.
this.
Yep.
What is something that children or people in these difficult situations do that they should not do?
I'll tell you what they're doing all the time. They're looking down, they're on the phone, they're not paying attention, they're talking, they got their headsets in their ear, they're walking in front of cars, they're walking in front of people, and they're not aware of their surroundings. And bad guys are looking for easy targets, somebody who's not paying attention that they can walk right up to and grab.
So what you're saying then is no tweet or Instagram or email or text message is necessarily worth not being aware of your immediate surroundings?
Right, and people have a tendency to think that, if I don't focus on him, if I don't pay attention, they'll think that I'm busy, that I'm on the phone with somebody. That's kind of the perception as well. They think they, if I'm talking to somebody, they're not going to come up to me. But people know that you're listening to music or whatever, you're probably not on the phone and you're not looking. You need to pay attention.
So the way a child is abducted, one hand is going to go here, one hand is going to go over the mouth, and they're going to lift you up and walk away. So instead of kicking or trying to punch, which most men can take a punch or a kick, you reach up and grab a single finger.
Yeah, there you go. That was the way to do it.
It's good because you can actually in that situation grab a finger.
Yes.
It's right at your own level,
Yes.
and it's grabbable.
Yes.
So the rule is anytime you see a finger, you peel. For example, if I even did one of these, which is common, where people grab behind,
Same thing.
like that.
Grab the finger.
If you forgot the first thing we showed you, and I grabbed your hand, you reach over.
Grab
this
the
way.
finger.
If
Peel.
I tried to choke her, same move.
Same thing. Finger.
Finger.
Peel.
And that's what we do, is we teach how to escape versus fight.
And this is simple for kids. This is really easy. And people's fingers break very quickly, and that's a lot of pain. And as soon as they break that grip, they have an opportunity to escape.
And there was no punching, no kicking, if you noticed on this. So it's not strength against strength. Because as soon as you start doing that, now you're fighting.
We know that training is important. Why is it important to get the basic skills?
We want women and children to know how to escape from an attack. We don't want anybody being faced with a potential threat, attack, or abduction, and they don't know what to do. You're seeing it on the news all the time. I know you're reporting about it. Somebody was grabbed, somebody was taken. They didn't know how to get away.
And why is it particularly important to learn about it from an earlier age? I mean, what kind of skills should people be building?
Well, basically, what you want to do is teach children certain techniques and certain things to avoid, and then if someone should try to grab them or do something to them, how to actually get away. And what we show is really we focus on escaping versus fighting.
And a lot of people feel very uncomfortable about talking about some of these issues, but it actually affects many households, many couples, many families. What are some of the numbers behind it?
Actually, the numbers are 1 in 3 women will be attacked in some fashion in their lifetime. 1 out of 4 are a victim of domestic violence, and 1 out of 6 are a victim of completed or attempted rape. Those are just terrible statistics. Absolutely terrible.
One of the things I'll tell you is really important for kids especially is safe list versus stranger danger. I know you've seen stories where kids are walking up to cars, and if that person wasn't on their safe list, they wouldn't feel comfortable approaching a car, and likely they wouldn't be abducted or attacked if they knew enough to stay away from the car. It's not just about stranger danger, it's knowing who you can approach versus who not to approach.
Because what does a bad guy look like? So we talk about stranger danger, kids don't really know. So instead of telling them, the bad guy looks this way, because bad guys don't. They look like you and I. We teach them a safe list. 5 to 7 names that they're the only people that would ever pick them up or do anything with them versus stranger danger.
Well, Charlie and Tracy Vega, thank you so much for joining us today. Some very useful tips. If you'd like to learn more, you can check out simpleselfdefenseforwomen.com. And that's it for foxnews.com.